It is priceless. Wow. I'm so like impressed, and I'm proud of you because you are a walking example of I can elevate from the environment that I was brought up in. You didn't use that as an excuse to wind up right now today in a bad situation. We all make mistakes. We're human beings, but you got through that. You persevered and you pushed through that. I'm proud of you.
I appreciate you. But again, I had to credit God and then my family.
Yes.
I don't come from a family of quitters. You know what I mean? We're go-getters. That's that guerrilla grind. Many may fall, but I fell a lot, but I've never laid there. You know what I mean? So I've been a go-getter my entire life.
I love that.
I don't lay down for nothing. I go get it.
Yes.
And that's just how I was raised. That's the way my uncles and my aunts, that's how we do.
Definitely.
We don't know anything else.
Man, it sounds like you came from an amazing family.
Yes. Yes,
and like you said, keeping God first in your life is the utmost importance.
Absolutely.
If you guys haven't accepted him in your life as your Lord and Savior, you need to go ahead and start looking into that, because, you know, we could have this conversation all day. It's life-changing.
Yes. And whatever lane you decide to go down in the religion,
yes,
it doesn't matter.
Right. No,
it's
I
all
agree.
the same.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
It's the same message.
100%. It'll make the world a better place.
Yes.
We have to spread love and positivity no matter what our beliefs are, because like you said, some people have different religious beliefs. Some people have different political views. We'll say that because of the whole election. No matter what people's beliefs are, man, that shouldn't shun you or turn you against that person because you don't understand why they chose this. Just like what you chose may not be right for them and vice versa. We have to love on each other. The divide needs to stop.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely. It's just respecting each other's opinions and perspective.
That's facts.
That's all.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing that wisdom and everything that you've dropped, because these are the type of conversations that I really enjoy having. People need to hear this stuff. Drop a life gem on us right now. You've been through a lot in your life, like you said, you know, from coming up, you know, having to be in the streets to being shot. Now you're a family man, you're an author, and so many other things. Sum it up and drop a gem on us.
I would just, first and foremost, put God first. Put your Creator first. That's first and foremost. Then rid yourself of unnecessary vices. Anything that's not serving the outcome that you want, you got to get rid of it. Now, I'll use an example. My Uncle Shane, the one I tell you about in the book, it'll tell you that when I was young, I came into the basement, me and my cousins, young. I forgot how old I was, but my uncles were down there smoking weed, drinking a little beer. And my uncle said, I'm going to talk like him. He said, "Hey, come here, hit this." So I came over there, and as I'm puckering up my lips, my Uncle Shane went across the top of my head. Bah! He said, "Hey, man, don't you ever do dope. I don't give a damn if I offer it to you." And then he took the weed and set it right next to the beer. It was sitting on the coffee table. I'll never forget this as a youngster. He said, "Hey, man, see that stuff over there? It can't come to you. You have to go get it. It don't have a brain. It don't have arms or legs. You got to go to that." And as a young cat, that open. I didn't smoke weed again until I was like 21, and it was short-lived.
Yeah.
Probably up to 24.
Yeah.
Now, I don't smoke weed anything today.
Yeah.
Because it gets in the way of being productive and prosperity.
I agree.
So I'll say anything that's hindering you from getting to where you want to go, do away with it. Because you have the power. It can't come to you. You have to go get it. It doesn't have a brain. You have the brain. You have the power.
Yes, we have the power, and we have the power to control. Like I said, going back to what I said earlier, being proactive rather than reactive.
Right.
Be calculated. Think about your moves and how it can affect you and your family.
Yes.
I quit drinking alcohol back in 2017 just because I realized how toxic it can become because people get addicted to it. I never was, but it can lead to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like you said, we got the power. We have to go to it. It don't come to us. That's a great analogy.
Yeah, my Uncle Shane taught me that. And like I said, with the alcohol, I make bad decisions with it.
No,